They did it. They killed their game mode. The original Stadium, the best game mode that Overwatch 2 has ever had, and it's gone. They removed what made it fun, competitive, unique, and they turned it into something else. The Stadium game mode, 7 rounds. Real pacing, real strategy. I mean, it felt like ranked. But in season 19, it's 5 rounds. It's literally quick play with the rank title slapped onto it. And see, that's the part that gets me. They didn't build onto it. All they did was replace it. They took what worked, what people liked, and they killed it. Now, I'm not here to complain. I want to tell you the truth on what they did, why it doesn't work, and how they don't understand what made that game mode great in the first place. So let's talk about it. Now, here's the thing. The Stadium mode, it worked. Sure, it wasn't perfect, but it felt right. It felt like it was the step in the right direction. The 7 rounds gave you time to adapt against the enemy team. You could make mistakes, learn from them, and actually come back in the later rounds. And it being longer, it made each round carry more weight, which also meant the items that you picked mattered more. Your build would matter more. How you play would start to matter more. And you can feel that shift during the late game. And that's what made it special. The tension was there, it had good pacing, and with the longer rounds, that gets you more accustomed to work together with your team, communicate more, and be like, oh, don't worry, we scale late game, and you can start coordinating better. But now, since it's going to be fast paced, it's quick, and more chaos into everything. When we were taking our time, fighting and being competitive in the ranked game. In season 19, they didn't improve upon it. All they did was cut it down. 5 rounds may sound small, but it completely destroys the flow of the game mode. And then they added gadgets. And I get it. They were trying to add variety to the game, more items, and, to make the game feel fresh again. But it doesn't balance what they had, and it certainly didn't fix any problems about the game mode, and instead it made new ones. It made more. The original game mode didn't need more toys or gimmicks to make it fun. It was already good how it was. That's what I'm saying. It just feels like they were just throwing stuff out there to see what stuck and to see what's good. And if you even look at some of the items here, I mean, they're not even worth using. Like, look at this, 45 seconds for 3 seconds of use. Now, I guess I get it, they're trying to add variety and make the game mode feel fresh and new with all these new things and ooh, more items to grab. Instead of just understanding why their game mode worked in the first place. And it's not about nostalgia. It's about respecting what worked. They didn't have to reinvent it. All they had to do was refine it. The gadgets, the reduced rounds, and don't get me started on the clutter and the damage numbers all over the screen. That's another thing. All these changes have one thing in common. They made the mode feel less focused, less intentional, and that's what kills replayability. Now, I want to make one thing clear. This isn't about hating the game. It's about honesty, truth, and what happened to Stadium isn't a matter of opinion. It's what actually changed in that game mode. They removed the original structure of what made it feel competitive. They added the gadgets that don't really have value, especially when there's builds there already. Changing the game mode out of the sake of change. What I got from this, the most frustrating part for me is they think more equals better with all these new changes and the new items. And those gaming companies always make this mistake. More does not equal better. And they're just changing it out of the sake of change instead of bettering the experience. Alright, you get it. Overwatch 2 can be better. And if I see other games slipping, I'm gonna call them out too. Like, we can actually make a difference. So hit subscribe if you want better games, not broken ones. Anyways, stay you, stay spicy.